12 Weird Things About Korea. There are things that might initially come across as weird Korean traditions, but they're perfectly normal in the eyes of the locals. What's important is to appreciate our differences, understand where they come from, and have the patience and respect for the culture and traditions of other countries, even if you perhaps don't necessarily understand or agree with them. Here's the list of strange things and bad facts about Korea. 1. Koreans are 1 year older than the rest of the world. In the Korean culture, when babies are born, they are considered to be 1 year old. This is because the Korean age takes into account the time spent in the womb. To complicate things even more, Koreans do not turn a year older on their date of birth. Collectively, every Korean turns 1 year older on the 1st of January each year. 2. Korean hygiene habits. Many public toilets have signs on the doors asking you not to throw your used toilet paper into the toilet as it's believed it will clog up the plumbing. Instead, you are to dispose of the loo paper in the trash can next to it. And these waste bins do not have lids, because of increased criticism and hygiene concerns. The government announced that as of 2018, waste bins in public bathrooms will be removed. 3. Social and business etiquette in Korea. In Korea, you don't hug, you bow. Hugging is reserved for couples and close friends or family. This is one of the most important things to know about Korean culture and will save you many awkward moments. 4. The language barrier is real. Despite efforts to increase the presence of English in the country, the language barrier is still a notable challenge for many foreigners. 5. The extreme weather in Korea. Korea has 4 distinct seasons with extreme temperatures defining the winter and summer months. Winters in Korea are harsh, bringing along freezing cold temperatures with snow all around the country. Summers are excruciatingly hot and unbearable humidity levels are common. 6. Short skirts are okay, but showing your collarbone isn't. For the ladies, it's perfectly fine to walk around in miniskirts with your legs on show. However, don't even think about exposing your shoulders, collarbone or cleavage. 7. Military service. In most countries, enlisting in the military is voluntary. However, in Korea, it's mandatory for men between the ages of 18 to 35 to enlist in 21 months of military service. 8. Pushing, shoving and standards of politeness. The notion of saying "I'm sorry" or "excuse me" when trying to pass by someone while walking on an escalator, or in a jam-packed shopping center is virtually non-existent. Pushing and shoving has become a social norm in Korea and people do so unapologetically. 9. Gaming in Korea. The online gaming culture in Korea is a booming business with more than 50% of the country's population playing games. Professional gaming has grown in popularity, and Korea has become the home of many die-hard esports fans. These game rooms, otherwise known as PC bangs, are on every street corner. 10. Brushing your teeth. Koreans brush their teeth after every meal, breakfast, lunch and dinner. This is one of the Korean hygiene habits that thought was weird at first. This brushing doesn't only happen in the privacy of your own home. People carry their toothbrushes with them when they go to work, a business meeting or even lunch with friends. 11. The traffic lights are painfully slow. The traffic lights in Korea have a countdown timer to show how much longer they will be green for. 12. The education system and professional work ethic. Education in Korea is extremely competitive, and getting into an esteemed university is of utmost importance for all high school students. Therefore, from a young age, kids are sent to schools and after-school programs to prepare them for their final high school examination that they will write in the future. Korean kids start attending school from as early as